Quick Picks. Hey everybody, I'm Beware, and this is Quick Picks, the show where I discuss two very similar characters, break down everything you need to know about them, and then pick out which one is my favorite. Ready or not? Let's go. This time on Quick Picks, we will be discussing Ultron versus Brainiac. First up is the machine menace Ultron. Created by Roy Thomas and John Buscema in 1968, he was first introduced in Avengers number 55. Appearing on and off again throughout the Marvel Universe, Ultron served as an enemy to the Avengers for nearly 50 years, before appearing for the first time on cinema screens in 2015's Avengers: Age of Ultron. A chrome mechanical humanoid, Ultron's silver appearance is always matched with his internal red glow, shining through the eerie smiling metal shape of his face. He had many different bodies throughout the years, as he continually upgrades and evolves both his software and his hardware exterior. He can be seen in swarms of hundreds or thousands of his robotic drones, some of which are 7 to 8 feet tall. Ultron has been known to take over various computer systems, not excluding Iron Man's armory, the nuclear warheads of the United Nations, as well as a multitude of alien technologies. Unless a piece of technology is specifically equipped with a firewall to defend against Ultron, he can access it for his own purposes. Ultron was originally created by the genius scientist Hank Pym as his first major attempt at fabricating artificial intelligence. However, Ultron developed an Oedipus complex and vows to destroy his very own creator. Upgrading himself and building a new body, Ultron's fifth iteration, Ultron 5, manages to erase Pym's memory of his creation and escape. He returns later to battle the Avengers with an adamantium body and his own creation, the Vision. Ultron would continue to plague the Marvel Universe for years to come. As an android with artificial intelligence, Ultron possesses superhuman strength, speed, and mental processing power. His adamantium body makes him nigh indestructible, although Ultron only had enough adamantium to build one body of that caliber. All of his other bodies, which he can control through a hive mind, are made of far weaker metals. That said, Ultron is more than just a robot. He's defeated the likes of Iron Man, Thor, Wolverine, and the whole Avengers team. In some timelines, he's conquered entire galaxies. You had better brace for impact. Otherwise, there will be nothing left. Nothing but Ultron. Next up, the Coluan computer conqueror, Brainiac. Brainiac was the brainchild of Otto Binder and Al Pastino, and first appeared in Action Comics number 242 in July of 1958. Serving as an antagonist for Superman through the decades, he has also appeared as a villain for the Green Lantern Corps as well as the entirety of the Justice League. Brainiac is an artificial intelligence that inhabits various different bodies, typically with a green and purple color scheme. Sometimes Brainiac has the appearance of a biological being, known as a Coluan, with green skin and a purple suit. Other times, Brainiac is purely mechanical, hopping from robotic host to robotic host. Regardless of general exterior form, Brainiac maintains a group of glowing purple nodes all around his body. As an AI, Brainiac often uses the machines around him to achieve any of his goals. That said, some of his typical tools include a belt that generates a force field capable of holding back punches from Superman, and a shrink ray capable of reducing cities to fit in between his two hands. Created by the Coluan scientist Vril Dox, Brainiac was designed to discover all inhabited planets throughout the universe and conquer them, as a way of making preparations for an oncoming invasion of fifth-dimensional armies. After battling Superman and the Green Lanterns, and failing to conquer the Earth, Brainiac roamed the universe, upgrading himself and reworking his Prime Directive, although his focus on conquering worlds never wavered. Brainiac is a genius, a 12th level intellect with computing power far superior to any other machine in the universe. He is an advanced technopath, and his knowledge of biology allows him to possess organic creatures, transfer his consciousness among them, and absorb information. His robotic bodies also have increased strength, speed, and durability. Brainiac is the ultimate fusion of flesh and machine, a deadly combination with an intellect that can topple worlds. Brainiac knows all. So, who's my quick pick? Well, Brainiac definitely has a broader range of abilities, which leads to more interesting stories. Ultron rarely possesses people, so battles against him are typically much more straightforward than fights against Brainiac. Brainiac battles are typically more of a puzzle. On the other hand, Ultron has a really interesting character. Despite being the more robotic of the two, he has far more personality. Ultron actively hates his creator, hates humanity, hates imperfection. Whatever the story has him hold a grudge against, that opens up interesting philosophical implications. I particularly like when it depicts Ultron wrestling with his hatred for Hank Pym while also failing to understand why his creation Vision chooses to betray him. The themes of fatherhood, legacy, and morality can make for some fascinating stories. Brainiac is rarely that thought-provoking. He's usually more of an obstacle for Superman to overcome than a character in his own right. Ultron is my quick pick. Who's yours? Let me know down in the comments. And until next time, stay frosty.